£20, 1,000,
Right.
1,000. But
Right. Here we go. Work lover is what I've titled this one.
Okay.
We used to share our locations on our phones. Apparently, she didn't realise the iPhone tells you when the other person stops sharing the location. I mean, that does happen. Like, sometimes a collaboration can completely fail and flop. Like, you have high expectations, it just doesn't hit because the audience don't want it or something.
Number one, without a doubt, in my mind, episode 37.
We are here.
We're back.
We are back, baby, every week.
Brand new episode, brand new segments today.
Yes.
And so much. I am actually probably
Let's get into it. What are we talking about today, Ollie, though?
Today, we are talking about your partners.
Do you really know
collaborations?
Them? Yeah.
The people that you surround yourself with, the people you trust. Should
it
you
is
really
important.
trust them?
This is a big app because this thing is crucial to success or failure.
Exactly. And we've got workplace stories where maybe outing a few crazy the relationships
we do.
pondered and failed. But before we do, let's get it done. Traditional scratch card. If you haven't come here before, we scratch a scratch card every episode. Because we're either going to win money or make money. We're going to see what happens first. Right. Do you want to go first?
I'll go first. I'll go first this time. So, £1 scratchy, 100k up for grabs. We got a £1, which is a good start.
That is a good start.
£40.
Okay.
Another £40.
Okay.
100.
Okay.
A fiver.
Yeah.
Another fiver.
Okay. So
a
we've got
£1.
A £1. It's got fivers, ones, and 40 on the cards.
And two 5,000s.
And no fingers crossed, I assume.
No fingers crossed. Rubbish.
Oh,
that's ruined my streak, mate.
It has ruined your streak.
So 3 was the best that I've got so far. 3 in a row.
Well, it's been a long time since I've won.
It has been. Come on. I'm hoping you win. I actually hope you do win.
£100. £20.
Okay.
£100.
Okay. Oh, mate, if you got
£4,
you scream.
100,000, £5.
£4 on the cards.
£20, 1,000,
Right.
1,000. But
you found the Donny.
I found the Donny.
Finally.
It's been so long. £4
£4
with the Donny. I have found it.
That.
My life is complete. I can die a happy man. I've been looking for this guy.
We've doubled
for
that £1,
37
mate.
episodes.
£2 there, doubled. Boom, £4.
Absolutely unreal.
Unreal.
It's the first time I've won in so long. I'm so happy.
That is class. Mate, we were on the up recently. Those last 4 reps now, this ep and the last 3, we've actually made money.
We actually have.
That's insane.
And on top of that, they've made money.
They're always making money, mate.
If you don't already know people, every single day we've been scratching a scratch card and the winnings have been going to our Instagram followers. If you haven't already followed the socials, there's a benefit to it.
Have a
You've
look.
got to go and check it out.
We're doing it for 30 days.
And it's cumulative.
So it's limited.
So everyone that's won up before you, you add their price pot and a winning scratch card to whoever wins. It's absolutely insane. The scratch card pot is getting
crazy.
Big. It's getting big.
Shall we get into our next Segamonto, which is perfect purchase?
We shall. Before we do, give a little shout out to our paid partnership,
BetterHelp. You see, when we started Suits and Sliders, we thought it'd all be about breaking free from that 9 to 5.
But in reality, there were also moments of stress and feelings of burnout and times where we needed to prioritise our mental health.
Exactly. We needed to find that balance. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to produce episodes every week.
And that's exactly why this partnership feels right.
BetterHelp is therapy made simple. It's professional, convenient, and all done online.
All you need to do is fill in a quick questionnaire and bosh, you are matched with a therapist. If it doesn't feel right, you can change it anytime.
We've used it ourselves, so this isn't just a promo. It actually works.
So head to the link in our bio for 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. Take care of yourself while taking care of your goals.
Right, perfect purchase. £20 budget.
Yes.
What's the best thing you can buy for a brand new partner?
Brand new member of the team.
Yeah.
Now, we've only really got one other member of the team.
We do.
The absolute legend behind the camera, Mr. Mullet Man. So I've kind of had him in mind a bit with our purchase. But I guess you could do this for anybody else that's joining the team.
Right. Do you want me to go first or you?
You have the pleasure, my friend. Go for it.
Here we go.
What have we got?
Disturbed Friends.
Okay.
£18.50.
Okay.
Basically, Cards Against Humanity, but
Yeah.
on steroids, right?
I see.
It's a card game designed to find out how weird your new team member or partner really is.
Okay.
And I mean very quickly, right?
Okay.
You'll be asked questions like, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized grandmas or one grandma-sized duck? Go on, what one?
Well, 100 duck-sized grandmas.
Okay. And if they answer a bit too confidently, that might be a red flag, but maybe not. It's perfect because it's fun, uncomfortable, and wildly revealing about their sense of humour, which is what you need to do to get on the same page with someone, I think.
Really good
you
point.
ready?
Oh, go on. Let's have a crack.
Oh, just absolutely rip the back off.
It's got everywhere. Just pull one out, I guess. Oh, is this the box?
So this is Disturbed Friends.
Cool.
Yeah, box is here.
Yeah.
Basically, what you do. Here's an example.
Let's go.
You got to answer A, B, or C, but I know my answer, right?
Got you.
What turns me on the most?
Okay.
A, hairy ass cracks.
Oh, that's a high one.
B, disfigured nipples.
Oh, interesting.
C, cemeteries.
Oh, you're a disfigured nipple man every day.
Yeah, I'll probably go for that. There we go. We know each other. Right, do you want to pick one?
Yeah, go on. Let me have a crack.
You pick one. So pick from here.
Okay.
Try get like one of the black cards. Read it out, and I'll give a guess.
If I was a superhero, I would want to be able to A, live forever, B, teleport, or C, convince people to have sex with me.
I'd say B, teleport.
Teleport, yeah.
That'd be class
That'd
as
be
well, though,
unreal.
wouldn't it?
That'd be absolutely, I mean, it's
Convince people to have sex with me. We know some people would have picked that.
100%.
Oh, we
know
do.
people who would have picked that.
So that is mine.
Right, that's
Disturbed Friends. I
class.
think it's quite a nice little game. We could probably play it on our Patreon with Tom and stuff as well.
That is a great shout.
But yeah, if you've got a brand new team partner, I reckon that's how you find out their sense of humour.
100, because I think that's one thing,
Breaking
especially
the
if you're
ice,
part of
yeah.
like this sort of company or any sort of company in many ways. You're going to go through some hardships, so you need to have those moments of laughing with one another.
100%.
And a game like that to sort of break tension, and also have a bit of social life between you as well, a bit of like humour, a bit of banter.
But also
It's
in a pod and stuff like that, you need that banter, like you said. Yeah,
definitely.
So there you go, Disturbed Friends.
Well, it's really funny actually that you've gone for a game,
No way.
right?
We never get the same stuff.
I know this is
You can't.
This is a world first.
Have you actually? There
not
you
on
go.
the
We're on the
same
same wavelength, mate. It's got what? It's upside down, mate.
I was thinking that's what you
No
saw
way.
it.
It's actually called Wavelength.
This game
That
is
looks
called
sick, by the way.
Wavelength.
That box looks unreal.
This is the party game that turns small talk into a real connection. It's not about winning, it's about discovering how your new friends see the world.
I like
Every round sparks
it.
laughter, surprise, and those wait, you think that's extreme sort of moments that instantly break the ice. Wavelength isn't just fun, it's a shared experience that gets us all on the
100%,
same
mate.
wavelength.
How much that cost you?
This, right, Amazon, £25.
Ooh.
I've got a bargain. I walked into the local mall, right, and
No
it's got
way.
one of those, what's it called again? Man's shop or Man Cave or whatever. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't remember
I
what the
know
company's
what you
called.
mean, yeah.
And they had this box, and there's a tear in the box, which meant that they put it up for £20. So I got it just in budget
And it's all like
for £20.
all in good nick.
Whereas
Oh,
there
look
it is.
at that.
That's the tear in the box. So I got it for £20.
Oh, I've seen this on Insta.
Right. Yeah, this has been popping
They've been
on
like,
social
is
media.
that the one when you go whoosh and you got to guess?
This one, look. So you go like this,
Oh.
and then you go like that, and you've got you got a category which has
Yeah,
an
one
extreme
side, other
and the
side,
other
yeah.
extreme.
Oh,
And
there's
then
got
you've got to
cards
guess
in there
what it
as
is.
well and
So it's
stuff.
got cards in here, but I've come up with a couple myself. Right?
Okay.
So we're gonna have a little round. Ready?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm gonna spin it. Show it. You'll see it. I won't be able to see it. Okay.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be. Well, what should we do first? I'm gonna say a business of the future, a business of the past. Okay. So
Like a company, yeah?
a bit
Or like a... Okay, fine,
any
whatever.
business,
All
right? Right, you happy?
All right, yeah.
So,
Oh, gosh.
business of the future, business of the past.
Bro, what the hell? Oh, this is going to be hard, man. Right,
Go on,
okay.
wavelength it with me, bro.
All right. Business for the future, business for the past.
Future, past, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go with like an industry
Yeah,
sector,
Sure.
right?
yeah.
I'm going to go... Oh, no, this is so hard, mate.
So for me, it'd be like
That's so rogue.
horse and carriage would be way in the past.
Yeah.
Even older than I guess.
Okay.
Teleportation for the future.
Oh, no, this is so tough. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh no, I've got to think of something, man. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Lock in.
Vans.
The shoes.
No.
Oh, Vans in the driving vans.
A car. Vans.
Okay,
yeah.
van. Right. Well, it's going to be quite close to present day because it's a very popular thing at the moment. It's something that's probably been around for not that long, because if we go back a couple of sort of decades, it wouldn't have been around as much. It's definitely going to still be around for the future, maybe. But I don't think it'll be that long in the future. They'll have like other methods of like transport in the future. So I'm going to go here.
Okay. Oh, just missed out, mate.
Off. Well, that was close. That was quite a tough one.
Because I didn't want to say like diesel, petrol, electric.
Yeah.
But I was thinking more like, okay, vans are going to stick around for a bit. They're probably going to go electric.
Oh, that's a good
and then
point,
eventually
actually.
fade out. But like for the temporary future, it might be there and then go.
I see.
All right, do you want me to come up with one? Yeah.
Well, I can come up with one for you because I've got a couple of business ones myself. So, we could go for. There is fake gurus or good role models.
Okay, so
I've got to come up with somebody.
Fake
gurus towards me.
Role models that
towards
way.
you.
Ready?
Yeah. Make sure that camera can see.
Yeah.
It. Okie dokie, and close it. So fake gurus towards me, role models that way. I am going to say, this is a challenge. I'm going to say.
This is cool though. I like this game.
I'm going to say Jake Paul.
Okay. Oh.
Jake Paul, not Logan
Tough,
Paul,
mate. Right. Jake Paul has done a lot of fake stuff, sold a lot of fake things, which makes me think there. But he has got charities and boxing foundations, which he does support people who can look up to him as some sort of role model.
Yeah.
He is changing the game in the kind of influencer boxing space.
Yeah.
Kind of left YouTube. I'm going to stick literally bang in the middle.
Okay.
Because I think he does a bit of both.
Fair enough. 2 points.
2 points.
2
Okay,
points.
Okay, nice.
Middle ground is tough.
That is tough. That is tough.
But anyway, that is the game that I've gone for.
That's
so
very
that's first time
good.
we've both gone for the same way.
And that is perfect for like a new team member because you can
Exactly.
start to understand like what
Where
they're
their head's
thinking
at.
on. Yeah,
Exactly.
I like that a
Well,
lot.
that was a good
Ooh,
perfect
I think
purchase.
2 good purchases there.
And I can definitely say for one, we're going to be playing this on the Patreon.
Yeah,
as a
let's
Extended
do
Sunday
both of
special.
these, 100%.
Let's do that. So if you want to go check
Sweet.
out the Patreon, it is for the sum of
£4 a month.
13p a day. You can head over there and we're going to put out a Sunday special, maybe even this weekend,
Definitely.
of playing these games full length. Anyway,
For
should we get
sure.
back into the ep?
Let's get back
Let's
into
go.
it.
And we're back from Perfect Purchase. We were quite tempted to play a few more rounds of those games,
We
behind
were,
the
we
scenes. But we're cracking on with today's task at hand, which is understanding about affiliates and partnerships.
100%.
We'll start with the partnership side of things.
Yeah.
So, what is a partner really?
Partnerships, right? So company partnerships are kind of like a mutual relationship.
Yeah.
It's usually when you've got 2 brands that come together and share their resources in a way. So what I've got here is a little bit about when it's done right, what they can unlock between them, which is quite key. So for example, partnerships can unlock like new audiences, new innovation through products. They can also lower marketing costs, which are really, really interesting.
That's a good point,
yeah. So for example, when 2 brands collab together, they're going to automatically increase their reach and awareness.
True.
This is really common because obviously you've got 2 big fan bases, whatever it may be, coming together. That instantly exposes your brand into their side of
It's
things.
like the Kansas City Chiefs now having all the Taylor Swift fans.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like you put those
precisely,
2 fan bases together, and
Yeah,
like they might not
100%.
have crossed over at all prior to that.
Well, yeah, like a Supreme and Louis Vuitton collaboration
Exactly,
they did
yeah.
not recently, a while back.
Yeah.
So you've got streetwear and luxury.
Yeah.
2 different audiences, both combining together, and they sold out like
It
boom,
slapped, mate. That was
instantly.
so popular at the time.
Another one's like innovation, as I mentioned. So innovation through collaboration, you can get 2 big, nice tech companies, whatever it may be. They come
Yeah.
together, share their mutual resources, and come up with something amazing.
Yeah, it's like Facebook buying other companies up and now creating mess, isn't it, in many ways?
Huge. And then you've got things like Nike and Apple, for example.
Yeah.
They've created their own Apple Watch through Nike, which is really, really clever. So they're using that running industry as well as the tech industry to get customers to purchase both the shoes and the watches, which sync together. Really, really clever. Also, the co-marketing cuts the ads, cuts the costs massively. If you've got Nike, for example, and you're posting everything that we've got in a partnership, and I'm doing the same on the Apple's perspective, so that you're reaching like millions and millions through free advertisement, essentially.
I mean, we've experienced it when we've done like certain like shorts, and we put out maybe a partnership with, for example, New Tonic, or the biggest one being Shades.
Yes.
And Shades account shared our reel. It's one of our most viewed reels on Instagram, like 18,000 views.
Also, recently Shades have done their kind of new promotion. What was it, like 12 or 24 days or something like that? Where they're giving away a K to anyone who posts a video, like randomly selected, and there are thousands of applicants.
And it's just boosting their sort of visibility out
like
there.
If they spent £1,000 on advertisement, it would not reach half as much as what everyone else is doing to win that.
Instead of paying an affiliate, you put on a competition, and then you bring on the affiliates without having to pay them a single penny. For 99% of the people who put out a video won't get paid anything. That one percent you pay £1,000. It's like
so clever,
so clever. There's that story I read in the paper where a guy was struggling to sell his house for £500,000, but he sold tickets to win his house for £2 a ticket and sold 500,000 tickets. So he got £1 million for a £500,000 house.
That just shows people can win it. That's brilliant. I've got one more here as well. So the last thing is trust. If you brand partner with a brand that is really trustworthy, suddenly you share that trust. So people then start to rely on you.
Yeah.
So for example, Gymshark, right? Really, really good at this. They'll find an affiliate to partner with, who's an athlete potentially, who has a lot of trust and support around them. Therefore, all Gymshark kind of fan bases will go, oh, this brand, this athlete, whatever it may be, I can fully trust them because they're brilliant. Or vice versa. Anyone from the athlete, let's say it's Serena Williams or something like that, really like well-respected role model for a lot of people, she partners with Gymshark, suddenly they're all going to love Gymshark and believe they're trusted. It's
an interesting point. I mean, I've looked at both the pros and cons of the partnerships and the affiliations that are out there. You've already mentioned a few as far as like the revenue growth increasing. I mean, the UK affiliate market alone projected in 2025 £2.1 billion of just affiliate marketing that gets done, affiliate costs and. Like,
it is the new version of advertising.
It's insane. It's a massive like economic structure in itself by like making other people millionaires and.
Especially nowadays, like content creation is through the roof. Like the internet pushes it so much. It's so easy for brands just to hop on that.
Exactly. Next up, you already touched on the expanded reach and stuff. The cost efficiency and scalability side of things, you tend to get much better ROI when it's collaborative than it's sort of invested. So if you were, for example, to go to a platform and use the platform to push your content, so on and so forth, it will give you sort of results that it predicts. Whereas if you go for a collaboration, then the growth of that collaborator in itself gives you a different return on investment than you would have had instead of just paying directly for a product. It's like paying for something that has long-term goals, in fact. Yeah,
your return on investment's much greater for a collaboration because not only does the collaborative partner want something out of it, so do you. So you're both bringing stuff to the table, which is brilliant.
Exactly, because the platform doesn't necessarily, they get your money out of it, but then they just have to give you the results that they promised. They don't have to give you anything above and beyond that. Whereas a partnership, it's somebody who's also motivated in their own right.
There's more of an incentive.
Exactly. Well, another thing I thought was interesting from the affiliate side of things is it brings on somebody else that has their own side of content benefits, SEO, so on and so forth. And with that, they then can bring their own creativity to a project. So they can think on what sort of styles they want to kind of push certain avenues of projects or ideas for the future, the ways to sort of grow as a brand. It's quite nice to bring on a different creative mind because, I mean, you can make yourself more versatile within that. Yeah. The cons. So we've touched on
There are a lot of cons as well.
There are a lot of cons. So I've got 4 main ones.
Also, I've just realised my mic wasn't on for the first section, so apologies, people. I've just turned it on.
You've had a couple of minutes.
Oh, mate, I'm just so entrenched in our conversation, I forget.
It's all good. We're back into it. Sorry, Tom. Con side of it, misaligned
Tom's going to write something.
Tom's going to write something.
Thanks, Jamie.
Misaligned goals, affiliates and partnerships. If you aren't on the same track, if you're not on the same wavelength, Things can go
So true,
topsy-turvy. We've had things like the Kanye West Adidas one where it's sort of all blown up and things.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
Definitely debatable. But that's just an example of when things don't go to plan. Brand damage and reputation risk as well. There's certain times where people have made collaborative decisions and the companies or CEOs, for example, like there was that guy who got caught at the Coldplay concert and everybody was like boycotting his company afterwards. So there's the reputation damage that can happen.
Yeah, that's a huge one as well. Like you actually don't know who you're investing into or collaborating with. If they do something that's out the box, like the Kanye West, whatever, then suddenly your reputation's a bit tarnished.
Exactamundo. Next one, management and monitoring overheads. So the idea is if we've obviously got this podcast, let's say, and we partner with somebody else, we've got ways that we'll manage what our limitations are, what our restrictions are, what our expectations are.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that on the other side, if somebody who's a bit more sort of relaxed, or if it's somebody who's much more intense and they're not happy with the way you're working, those sort of monitoring oversights can sometimes lead to a bit of friction between yourselves. So you need to almost build a new structure where you're both on a level playing field.
Definitely.
And the final one is constant sort of margin pressure, especially if you've got an affiliate who's looking to promote your brand. If you're not contributing back to them financially, it could tarnish a relationship and then do you a disservice in the future. So, for example, if you had a partnership where you're like, oh, yeah, this will be great for you and your image, and then it wasn't that good for them and their image. That's a lot of pressure to take on to promise somebody else. So, you can have some of that marginal pressure come into it as well.
I mean, that does happen. Like, sometimes a collaboration can completely fail and flop. Like, you have high expectations, it just doesn't hit because the audience don't want it or something. 100%. But yeah, you can't really manage that, unfortunately.
True. But the question for thought of this week.
Yes.
Who would be your dream Suits and Sliders partner/partnership?
You see, one that I think would be so cool in the future is Netflix.
Netflix, okay.
That would be unreal.
Netflix would be
Netflix
interesting.
times SNS. So we do like an exclusive behind the scenes day in the life, what Suits and Sliders about, leading up to potentially us doing like a live event, how it gets scheduled, us touring around the world. I'm thinking like an SNS tour or like SNS game show type thing. Like,
do you know what? I had this
a little series.
This is gonna make you laugh. I had a dream the other day.
Oh god. Boy, don't stop dreaming, mate.
I had a dream the other day in my 3 hours of sleep, and our mind was active, right? I was thinking, at some point, someone's got to take over from Ant and Dec.
Yeah,
great lads. They've got they've got some years left in contributing
What's like
towards
Celebrity
media.
Get Me Out of Here is what they do.
They're good in, well, they do BGT. They do.
Do they still do that now? I thought they don't do that anymore.
I don't know, maybe they do, maybe they don't. Anyway, they're very versatile. They've done a lot of different things over the years. They did their Ant and Dec's Saturday Night Live. They've done the Celebrity Get Me Out of Here. They've done Britain's Got Talent.
They still do Celeb Get Me Out of Here.
There's going to need to be a new duo on the scene one day.
Yeah.
And all I'm thinking is, if Suits and Sliders pop off,
Jamie Oliver
is the new Ant and Dec. We just need to make what's that song that they made like back in the day?
No, I have no clue,
I'll have to find it and we'll play it later on. Yeah,
but I'm thinking more like Netflix. See how Sidemen recently got one. They got Inside. They've created a game show. There's no harm in us potentially creating something like that.
Another thing that I think as well is I don't doubt. Maybe I'll save this for our segment later on. Actually, yeah, I'm going to save this for our segment later. We've got a new segment.
Them a teaser like that.
Yeah, we've got a segment in a few minutes' time. I'm saving a nugget for that, actually. Right, well, my partner...
Go on then, what is yours? Yeah, I'm interested.
This is going to surprise you. So I've gone for an individual that I think we partner with who's going to contribute to the team and also contribute in their own resources.
For life partner or like a contracted
long-term partner of the Suits and Sliders brand.
Okay.
I would want to bring in Zerka, Josh from the side.
Oh, mate, yeah.
I think if you really sort of look into the analytical side of why Sidemen has been as profitable,
everyone says he's the boy.
He is he's the head honcho of it.
But also he's getting on. Yeah. He's getting older. He can't be filming and editing and doing all this stuff. Can't be in front of the camera for too long. He probably wants to settle down a little bit.
Sidemen himself.
If he takes on some sort of like board member role and sits on our SNS board, helps like direct a few things. Could be some cash in him for that.
Not only a great strategist as far as where he's taken Sidemen over the years, but also his creative outlets. He's such a gamesman. Like he's one of the best gamesmen
he's
ever.
Ahead
he knows
of the
how to run it
times
all
as well.
Yeah.
Like what he's been doing for years is always staying ahead of trends and creating trends, which is so hard to do.
Do you know, he got a stick back in the day as well. People used to be there like, where he fits in, because you had like KSI, Minimeter, they were like those.
Yeah.
You had Road to Shore, you had Bazinga, you had Vicstar, you had Toby. And Zerka was kind of there, and people didn't always sort of give him the credit he needed because he was more of a gamer, I guess, than he was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But my days,
he was the one who initiated the Sidemen.
He was, he brought the team together. So I mean, I've got no doubt that he would be the best.
That's a
string
good
to the
shout.
SNS squad.
You got anything else?
No, that's all I've got there.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a juicy segment up next.
We certainly
Let's
do.
get into it.
Let's.
Workplace Stories is here.
Workplace Stories.
And this time we have, guess what I found my girlfriend or boyfriend doing, or something along those lines, right?
What they really found out about the partners down the line.
Do you want to kick us off?
I've got a good one to kick us off.
Got some juicy ones.
Right.
This is going to be class, mate.
This is called Spy Cops.
Ooh.
Kate Wilson thought she'd found the love of her life within a fellow activist named Mark Stone, until she discovered one day his real name was Mark Kennedy, an undercover police officer sent to spy on her protest group between 2003 and 2005. Kennedy was living a double life, documenting their relationship for the Metropolitan Police. Years later, Wilson then learned the truth out about this and sued the Metropolitan Force for breaching her human rights. In 2022, a tribunal agreed and awarded her £230,000 in damages as the case exposed how an undercover officer used fake identities to form an intimate relationship with her as a spy cop scandal.
So I guess that's crazy.
How crazy
Low
is
key,
that?
I wanted to be a spy when I was younger. But
Wait, hold on a second. No. You still want to be a spy?
I still do. Yeah. Like, if
Let's be
anyone's
honest.
looking for a spy, like, I'm out here.
Yeah, let us know.
I can't lie though. Like, what's the bad part? Is he not allowed as a spy?
think
Are you
there's
not allowed to develop an intimate relationship? Is that illegal?
That's the thing. I guess that's what was up for debate there.
But
because
low key,
I assume
spies
they do need to. Like,
maybe
can't-
it's a UK thing.
Maybe.
But like spies outside, like Russia, US, stuff like that.
They're gonna have to.
They have to.
Yeah, exactly.
You
You've
have
got
to entrench into it.
You have to make the cover believable.
Yeah.
And especially if she was his way into it. It's not like he was undercover and then there was another woman there
No.
that he was just having. She was part of the whole operation.
Precisely. So he's undercover for a reason. Yeah.
But I don't know where the line is drawn that he can do or can't
Man, any spy industries, mate, hit me
Let
up,
us
bro.
know.
Waiting.
We'll be like the bad boys. Like Will Smith and that guy. Bad
Nah,
boys,
mate,
bad
we
boys.
could be 21
What you
Jump
gonna
Street,
do?
bro.
Oh yeah, true. What is it? My name is
Right,
Jeff.
right. Here we go. Work lover is what I've
Ooh.
titled this one.
Okay.
We used to share our locations on our phones. Apparently, she didn't realise the iPhone tells you when the other person stops sharing the location. So she took a trip to stay overnight with her friend in Gloucestershire. 5 minutes after she'd left, in my car, I got a notification saying she'd stopped sharing her location. Yeah. My eyebrow raised, but I didn't mention it as I trusted her. Right? She's gone to see a friend.
Oh, I'm asking straight away.
And I rarely ever would check her location anyway, and I totally forgot about it. The only reason why I did is because it popped up on my phone. Until a couple weeks later, when I got a letter in the post saying I'd been fined £100 for driving down a bus lane in central London. She took the car, remember? Along with a photo of my car committing the offence.
In central London.
Yeah, I put two and two together, and when I confronted her, she came straight out and admitted she'd been seeing a bloke from work and they had a little getaway in London together.
Oh.
In his car as well, mate.
That's
insane. A stinker,
that one hurts, you know.
That's
That is
outrageous, but what a way to find out as well.
I know.
100 quid and I've cheated on you, mate.
But
See
also,
you later.
like, if, like, unfortunately, maybe I'm just not much of a trusting guy.
Right.
I'm calling shit like that out immediately. Like,
Yeah, that's
if that
weird.
notification
That's just
pops
weird.
up, there's no doubt in my
Yeah.
mind. Oh, why has that gone off?
It's
Like,
fishy. It's
it's
fishy
intrigue,
behaviour.
isn't it? Right,
Yeah.
anyway. Meghan Clark and Lord Bertie Underwood.
Good old Lord Bertie.
Meghan Clark thought she was engaged to a British aristocrat named Lord Bertie Underwood. Charming, rich, and generous. In reality, Lord Underwood was Robert Medeski, a serial fraudster using fake titles and credit cards.
That's hilarious.
Clark discovered the truth after finding bank cards under different names and Googling him only to uncover his criminal record. By then, she was left with £30,000 of debt, a counterfeit Cartier engagement ring, and the con man vanished. Her story later featured on Channel 4's Love Cheats, which became as a fairy tale proposal and turned into a masterclass of deception. So this guy's been outed on like a TV show.
There's so many on Netflix.
Remember when what was that one on Netflix that came
There's
out?
loads. There's like
Tinder
3 or
Swindler.
4. Yeah.
That was huge.
I can't believe it.
The amount of stuff like this is just bizarre.
What I find a bit baffling, right? And I don't want to take anything away from the victims, but like, how are you giving them like 80, 100, 120k and not questioning it?
Well, that's one side of it. Also getting, I don't know if some people just get there easier, but like getting to the point of engagement and still not knowing who it is that you're with. Like, it seems like there's so many opportunities to uncover information.
But people are dumbfounded by love.
And I guess that, true. That's
they have
one
the
side
blinkers
of it.
on.
And I guess
don't
some
they?
people are just sort of master manipulators.
Crazy, mate.
Bizarre. Lord Bertie Underwood. He was living a fantasy.
I can imagine. Hello, Lord Bertie.
He's definitely
top hat, moustache,
picture of the poodle as his background on his lock screen. Do you know what I mean? Like he was going.
This is my mansion.
Can you imagine him sat there before, like seeing her, going, "What should I do this time?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a lord.
I'm gonna be a lord." You'll be a spy. You go. By the way, I'm a spy. Oh, I'm not going to tell people that.
Right.
Next,
I've got one.
Let's go.
The copper. I started dating this cop November 18th, 2024. Not too long ago. It started off really good, but at the same point, we were just starting to fight and argue a lot.
Okay.
We were taking it slow. Honestly, because he's a cop, he never really had time for me because he was always busy, right?
I see.
Our relationship was really rocky. March 12th, we got into a really bad argument and he blocked me. And that was the end of our relationship. Today, I was hanging out with my friend and I called him off her phone. That's a bit crazy as well, Loki.
Yeah.
And just said how I missed him and things like that.
Okay.
He told me he was moving. Keep that in mind, right?
Okay.
I tell him to unblock me, and I ended up going home. I get on Facebook to look at his pictures of him, because he's now unblocked me on social media and everything.
Yeah.
And he has a new profile pic. The picture was him walking out the hospital with a newborn baby in the car seat.
Oh, shit.
I instantly started bawling. I called my best friend, told her what I've just seen, and she went full FBI mode.
Oh, I bet. So, so is that friend?
Anyway, she finds the baby mama, who is actually his fiance. He told me earlier that he was moving because he got a new job offer, and the city he got the job offer is where she lives.
Mental.
She said, I don't know what to do. She just gave birth 5 days ago. And I don't know whether I should tell her. Please give me some advice.
Ooh,
what would you do in that scenario?
Interesting.
I think you got to tell her.
I think you've got to tell her. I'm definitely not suggesting doing it immediately, though.
No.
Let that woman, have a few days with her baby first before you start dropping that bomb on her. Because
those hormones are through the roof, mate.
you don't... But also, for the sake of the kid...
Postpartum.
That's mental.
It's mental. But you do need to come out with it.
What a moron for unblocking her. What did he think she wasn't going to notice? Was he there oh yeah, she'll be fine with this? What? If you're going to block her, back it, mate, you moron. No one thought about that. I don't know.
I love how you said what a moron for unblocking. It's a moron for cheating.
Yeah. I'm saying
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. He's an idiot.
Cards, do you know what I mean? Don't mix it
ghosted, just ghost, mate.
Exactly.
Don't come back.
My next one.
That's joking. Fucking hell.
Here we go. Fred Brunner and Melanie Beth Sterling. The Las Vegas millionaire lawsuit. Arkansas businessman Fred Brunner said he was in a decade-long relationship with Las Vegas dancer Melanie Beth Sterling, and that she'd scammed him out of millions. According to a 2025 lawsuit, Brunner claims that Sterling presented to be his loving girlfriend from 2014 to 2024, while secretly draining his finances, costing him over $3.5 million. He's now seeking $35 million in punitive damages, calling it a long con fueled by greed and glamour. Sterling's lawyers deny the accusation, saying the relationship was completely real, and the case points to a wild picture of love between these two people that are just under the Vegas spell. bizarre.
Loki, how much money has he got in the first place? 3.5 million in 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm thinking is if it's a Vegas lifestyle, it's going to be like crazy houses and like gambling and stuff over the course of 10 years.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
That's like a bit ropey on both ends.
It is a bit ropey on both ends. Also, I don't know... If you're feeling like you're
not getting 35 mil out of it.
Yeah, you're not 35 mil out of it. That's for sure. And also, if you've found to have lost 3.5 million over that 10 years of a relationship and not notice it, because he said, while secretly draining finances costing $3.5 million.
Yeah, unless bro's like a billionaire or something like that, exactly. and he can't see it come out of his account.
That's still $350K every year. Yeah. That's a lot of money. Like, I don't know how that works.
That's mental. That's a bit rogue. She's nothing happened.
Lady of the night stealing his cash. Well, the case is still live.
Still live?
Yeah, this is why I was bringing it up.
He's not going to get 35 mil for it.
If you want to go check it out, Bronner versus Sterling, Las Vegas Millionaire
Crazy.
Lawsuit. Yeah, it's out now.
Well, speaking of money, I've got one here about money. This is quite mental. I've been with my wife, Andrea.
Sure.
And we've got 48 and a female here bracketed.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter, Cassie, 17.
Sure.
Female. For 8 years now. I love them both to death. But Cassie is a very brilliant young woman. Okay. Recognizing her potential, me and Andrea decided to put a college fund together for Cassie. So hopefully she wouldn't be crushed out by debt.
Yeah.
Over the years, we had about 200k saved.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Cassie is aware of this and banking on it since she's trying to get into the Ivy Leagues. Nice. She's very bright. To make a short story short, last week I found out almost 170k of the money was missing from the account. I freaked out. I asked Andrea if she knew anything about it. She teared up and said that she'd been spending the money over the years to fund her spending habits.
No
crazy
way.
I was furious, but I had a moment of clarity. I browsed these subs enough to know that an affair was possible, so I asked her if she was having one. She denied it and offered any proof that he wanted. Social media's accounts, emails, everything. She often showed it to me. There was nothing that popped out as suspicious. She then told me that she has a shopping addiction.
Okay.
Anyway, she said she was really, really sorry. She didn't make any excuses, but offered no solutions. Yeah. She then asked if I would take the fall for her when telling Cassie, because it's her daughter.
Oh.
Yeah. He said, I do not know what to do. I'm 8 years in. This is my stepdaughter. We saved 200k, and now there's 30 remaining.
Yeah, do you destroy the dynamic between a mother
17
and
and 48?
God, that is a tough situation.
Bad. I think what he does is he just has to be clean with it. Because if Cassie turns around and goes, where's my money? I want to get into Ivy Leagues. Yeah. She'd be like, sorry, you have to take on some debt because your mom actually spent it all on shopping.
Yeah, because you have to be literal. Because if she's not, for example, and she goes down the avenue of... or he goes down the avenue saying it was his fault, she's going to immediately start telling her mum to like not only drop him, but like sue him. Like she'll gun for him as a stepdad. Do you know what I mean? Like
worst case scenario, right? You still break up because Cassie hates your guts.
Yeah.
So you're forced to break up,
and
you get
still
sued.
Spend the rest of the money anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just out and you put her in some sort of... I wonder if there's like a
also he needs
rehab.
to bounce as well.
Do you think there is?
I think he just leaves 8 years go.
Do you think there is though? Like you obviously have rehab for certain addictions.
There's got to be rehab
for
everything.
One for like shopping.
Yeah, because it is a definite thing as well.
Yeah, definitely. Right, my last one to finish us off.
Creasidor.
Oh, this is a big one. The Lawrence Campbell and Crystal McKay Winnipeg lottery lawsuit. Okay. Last year, early 2024, Campbell and his girlfriend McKay hit the jackpot. $5 million in California. A 6-49 win in Winnipeg. Since the Campbell lacked ID, he let McKay cash in the ticket in her name.
No.
Once the money cleared, she blocked him, filed a prosecution order, disappeared, keeping every single cent. Campbell is now suing both McKay and the Manitoba Lottery Corporations, claiming the ticket was his and that she ran off with the winnings. McKay denies any wrongdoing, but the lawsuit has turned what started as shared luck into a multi-million-dollar betrayal.
I'm not surprised, mate. He deserves the money.
I'm telling you one thing right now. if we win big on a lottery scratch
Yeah.
card and you do me in, everyone's going to know.
Vice versa, mate.
Yeah, true. It gave me trust issues again.
That is mental, though.
Oh, could you imagine having a life with somebody and then
They're like, yep, 5 mil, that'll do me. See you later.
she's like, oh, just pop and cash in and be back in a few minutes.
Crazy,
and
bro.
she's gone.
Because she's gone. Our love is not worth 5 million.
It's less than 5 million. That's for sure.
I'm taking a 5 mil and doing my own life, mate.
But I'm sure she left and she probably had like loads of stuff still at home, like her clothes, her shoes, and everything.
It don't matter though. Yeah,
I'll just buy them again. It just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Have you seen that one where this family won? Like I think it was, I want to say about 50 mil or something like that. And everyone's boyfriends, a part of that family from the daughters, got money. But one bloke a week before broke up with the girl.
Yeah. That is savage, isn't it? Because he gave to all the boyfriends, and he was like one of the longest relationships at that point as well. I mean, I'm sure it was like written on the wall at that point anyway.
Yeah, but you got to be banging your head against the
big time
table.
Big time.
Jeez.
Well,
they were good, man.
That was workplace stories. Some juicy ones in there.
They are indeed.
If you have any stories of things that you found out about a relationship or stories that you know from friends of yours, drop it in the comment section. We'll bring it up in the future.
But let's get back into a bit more about partnerships, mate.
And we are back for workplace stories.
Some juicy ones, man.
Some juicy ones.
As we mentioned, leave yours in below if you have any crazy ones like that.
Let us know. And if you want to see anything else on workplace stories, like different topics, any ideas that you may have, let us know what you want to see. We'll find the stories and we will give you the juicy gossip. Now, talking a little bit about how the deals are made between the partnerships and the affiliates. I've got sort of a simplified structure as to how to go through those negotiations.
Okay.
So first of all, contracts are key. Contracts, legal agreements, most affiliates and partnerships, they are held true because of the legal formality that's applied.
Well, all of them should be.
Exactly. It's where you define anything from commission rates all the way through to like the rules and regulations between what you're expecting from that affiliate and what they're expecting from you, which is really important. Apparently 60% of UK affiliate partnerships involve legal professionals, which actually means, in my mind, that's 40% don't.
That's nuts.
Which is bizarre. I think you definitely got to protect yourself with the legal compliance.
Well, you could get snaked like some of the workplace stories we heard earlier.
I'm sure many of them have. Like, it's bizarre.
That's insane.
Next up, affiliate networks and platforms. So if you've got a product business and you're using sort of standard e-commerce, you're looking at like eBays and Amazons and sort of sites like that to sell your products, there are platforms that use the affiliate sites for the oversight of the platform. So you could just apply to be part of the platform. And then you take away a lot of the sort of exposure for yourself, you take away a lot of the sort of requirements that you need to do, a lot of the sort of legwork that you need to do to get affiliates. Because there's things like Amazon Associates, there's AWin, there's Share a Sale, and you can sign up your own website, even if you use a different e-commerce, onto things like Share a Sale, and they've got their own standard affiliates that put out basically little bids that people can apply to be one of your affiliates, and then you can accept them and bring them on. So it's a really simplified method.
In the Patreon, we'll tell you exactly what platform we use as well to get ours.
Exactly. Next up, mutual benefit agreements. This is outside of the contract side of things. These are more understanding what you both want to get out of the process. This is a really key thing to do. Beyond the formal contract, it's about understanding where you want the relationship to go, where you're aligned, where you're not aligned, and then understanding what shared goals you want to get out of the process.
So you're on the same wavelength.
So you're on the same wavelength. I might have to just title the episode Wavelength. But you say it so often. The fact that you said it before I pulled it out is still
That's actually crazy.
It's absolutely bizarre. But anyway, a collaboration is an ongoing structure. So all of these things need to be revisited as well. Bringing in the process of having checkups and stage reports from one another, all of the sort of oversight of sense between partnerships and affiliates is key. So don't just bring somebody on and then leave them to their mitts. Go, okay, we're going to have a check-in in 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and you're going to do it in a certain
Well, you
style.
need to, just for like the collaboration purpose. Otherwise, there is no collaboration, really, is there?
So that's how the deals.
Interesting. Well, I've got one about a good partnership that happened between Red Bull and Wings for Life.
It was a partnership originally. Oh, I never even knew it was originally a partnership.
So, in 2014, Red Bull partnered with a non-profit organisation, Wings for Life Foundation, for spinal cord research.
Oh, wow.
They created the Wings for Life World Run, a global race where everyone runs at the same time on a worldwide app.
Okay.
Yeah. So they had over 195,000 participants in 195 countries
That's crazy.
in 2024, and they raised over 50 million which is
Bloody
insane.
hell.
And the business impact off the back of this partnership, Red Bull's brand value jumped 20% in corporate social responsibility metrics. So that's how they get represented around the world.
Yeah.
Sales surged post-event as people associated Red Bull with a purpose, not just the adrenaline kind of thing that you usually do. And it became one of the most successful examples of using marketing just by doing good, by doing decent business with someone.
That's pretty bloody impressive.
Very good. They basically proved that, like a purpose sells, which is kind of what we always
Red Bull have always
to.
been notably good at that.
Yeah.
They've had a few partnerships over the years, and they also, because they're so visible as a brand, they do a lot of visibility awareness stuff, not only for their own message and their culture, but for the stuff that they get behind. It's a good company to partner with.
Like, if you do good, you will do well. Like, people do realise that as well, which is really good.
So as far as like the picking the partner side of things goes, we both kind of looked into thinking of some smart tips on
some good tips for like the small businesses out there.
You got anything to kick us off?
Yeah, I've got one. So something we always refer to as well is make sure when you do pick a partner, you align with your values, right? Not just the vision of where you want to be. You've got to make sure whoever you partner with literally backs what you're saying in terms of value. So like for us, the reason why I went with BetterHelp is because we strongly believe in the idea behind it, and also we agree with what it basically tells everyone to do. Go get online therapy if you need it.
And the benefits that provides, not only for us from a business perspective, but in a general sort of perspective. Yeah.
And you've got to make sure that partnership as well, when they're approaching you, they don't just want that fast cash money. Yeah. You need to make something that aligns longer term as well. Yeah, and what about yourself?
We've even seen from guidelines that we've seen from a lot of different people who wanted to come on with us or we've chosen to go on with, that their rules are really hyper specific. They don't necessarily want oversaturation of the content about them. They want just quality, and that's my next point. It's about quality over quantity. It's not firing out 100 bits of social media in a week about it and it all being just fairly docile. Oh yeah, this is our paid partnership, there you go. It's not like, it's got to be something that carries a journey, it carries a story with it, or carries whatever the purpose of the partnership is.
100%.
It has value.
Like,
so it's about the quantity of each piece of content.
Like for example, Fellas, they have their partnership portfolio, and they show everyone what value they drive with them, and also as they do for themselves. So for example, I think if they, let's say they partner with Super Six was one of their football ones, right? They showed that they created the biggest league within the app, which had the most participants in this fantasy guessing game, which showed how much value they drove for Super Six, but also what Super Six did for them as well, because they supplied new podcast equipment, etc., etc. So you got to have good ends on both sides. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do definitely.
But another one from me would be obviously check that financial stability as well. If you got a partner that's offering you 20k for something. Make sure they're real. Go check Company's House. Go check their finances and taxes and all that. Make sure they're real. Yeah,
their whole reputation is going to be something you need to keep aware of. If somebody's got some skeletons in the closet and you could have found out about it, you're not going to want to find out.
But there's so many people that are being scammed. They posted something with a promise of someone to say, I'll pay you once you post it. Post it to the millions, don't get a penny because there's no contract.
Exactly. So true. I've already spoken a little bit on it, but setting the clear terms early, defining the simplified commission rates and rules and performance goals, so on and so forth. But then understanding where you want to move the partnership as it goes on. So setting those clear terms early on is
that communication's massive for sure. Another one is start small and then look to scale. It's always good to start with someone who's smaller off in a brand, maybe even if it's a trial. So go we'll do a month for you before we sign that 6 months, or even try out their actual app or whatever it may be. If they're not offering you their service, then why would you promote it if you don't even know how it works?
Certainly. And the final thing for me is just review. It's making sure that you have those meetings, those sort of quarterly reports with one another, and just checking in. Because you need to check on people, not only to see if they can still offer what they were doing in the past, but making sure that you're moving in the directions that you want to move. You don't want to have a relationship which is just plateaus and stagnant, or they just one day just go, I've not heard from them in months, I'm just not going to do it anymore.
Precisely. Really but also if you've generated X amount of users into their platform, whatever it may be, look to renegotiate as well.
Yeah, big time.
If you're a big player for them, you should get more money.
100%.
Shall we get into our brand new... It's not brand new, is it?
I think they've had it once before.
We've had it once. Or was it Patreon that had it? I don't know.
Anyway.
A new segment-ish, right?
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Let's go. I'm sorry.
We've had a stinker today. What a mare.
I think we've had too much energy today.
Yeah.
So we've been firing all cylinders when it
Just
comes to the
forget
chat.
to click,
We've been
man.
forgetting to press and click on our
Outrageous.
mics. Sorry about that, guys. My mic's now on, and it will be for the rest of the episode.
Anyway.
I promise, and apologies to Tom.
Let's get into it.
We are with top 10.
Big
Oh,
Sega
big
Monto,
one.
mate.
Top partnerships and collaborations in a way. So I didn't find this easy, though. I will be honest. I didn't want to be
Really?
I didn't want to just go down the avenue of sponsorships that have happened, like player sponsors and things.
Yeah.
So I've tried to get versatile. So
Yeah, I think there's some good ones though.
starting with number 10.
Go
Are
on.
you ready? Louis Vuitton and Supreme.
Okay.
Blended high-end fashion and streetwear, making luxury accessible to a younger audience. Their 2017 collab generated $100 million plus in sales and boosted Louis Vuitton's brand value by 20% in under a year.
Question: how are you ranking this top 10? Is it your preference on what you think is a
ones
cool
that I
partnership,
think have been the best.
or are
it's
you
what I think
going
are the most-
monetary?
No, so not monetary.
Good,
This is
good,
my
good.
list entirely. So these are
Good.
all made different amounts of money. It's ones that I feel have been the most impactful to society as a whole, I guess.
Oh, you're going society based.
Maybe
I
not
would have gone like
society.
personal preference because my number one
Yeah,
is a personal
I guess
preference.
it's my perspective of society as a whole. Do you see what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So my next one, for example, will probably identify what I mean by this. So my next one, Beats and Dr. Dre.
yeah.
So
That's a good
I
one.
remember
That's a good one.
sort of maybe like early teens. Like you'd get your Beats headphones
Yeah.
and it'd be like the best Christmas present ever. They sounded better than anything else at the time. So yeah, Beats and Dr. Dre, the few
Nice.
celebrity influence. Apple's $3 billion
Yeah, I was gonna
acquisition
say,
of them
mate,
as well in
nuts,
2014.
bro.
It was a leader as far on all the Apple
The
websites.
amount of money Dr. Dre got off that is
Do you remember that they used to like
insane.
sell you a computer and you used to get like a free set of Beats headphones with them as well? So
Yeah.
there was a massive sort of link between the two
Huge.
of them. But yeah, it was Beats and Dr. Dre originally which made the partnership, was then later acquired.
Apple then bought it.
My next one,
Go on.
the first sports one of the list,
Okay.
Nike and Tiger Woods. Hear me out here. I think in terms of when I think about sports, I think about the biggest sports people of all time. Tiger Woods is a name on most people's list.
Yeah.
It's
In
like
terms
you
of the
have-
golfing industry, for sure.
Definitely in the golfing industry, but even as a whole, like Tiger, a lot of people who don't know anything about golf know who Tiger Woods is. It's
Yeah.
a very common household name. And I cannot visualize an image of Tiger without seeing branded Nike everywhere. I think they collaborated so perfectly. 800 million in annual sales at his peak came from his
Crazy,
endorsement of Nike Golf. So he brought in an incredible amount for that company.
Yeah.
And I don't think there is a better piece of advertising out in the world with a sponsorship aside from that putt. And the ball rolled, and it showed the Nike swoosh and dropped.
So
I think
good.
that alone
So
secures
good.
it as part
So
of this
good.
list. So
I like
is
it.
in
I like it.
number
I don't
8.
mind it. I don't mind it.
Next up,
But that can't be your top sports person, though.
it's not.
I was
It's
gonna
not.
say.
I've got a couple of sports people. on
Right,
the
right.
list,
So
don't you
number
worry.
7, yeah?
Number 7, Red Bull and GoPro.
Good.
So,
I'm glad you had that,
Now,
mate. I thought you'd missed
spent-
that.
No, definitely not. I used to spend years when I was a kid watching Red Bull videos on YouTube in any sort of dynamic, whether it was the skydiving, the stunt planes, like anything, the biking, the motocross, and GoPro's ability to partner with them and create all that
So
content
sick, mate.
is so impactful.
The biggest one's that space jump. You
Exactly,
see
that's
it?
what I was about to say. They had
was so
this.
cool,
They had
man.
the highest ever. What was it? Skydive.
Yeah.
Which was a jump from space. It was I think it was like 26 miles.
I
up or
remember
something
watching it. I was
insane.
like,
And it was a worldwide event when it happened. Everyone was watching it. Their co-brand has reached hundreds of millions in views.
what was the guy's name? It was like Felix.
I can't remember. It definitely is.
Well,
Felix
I might have
something
it
like
actually. Felix, Baumganter.
That sounds.
He's
right, yeah.
died though.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had I think it was a parachuting incident. Died this
way.
year.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
fucking nuts, bro.
It's crazy how that one worked, and probably one that he thought it wasn't that stressful.
Yeah,
at all.
I know,
It's a dangerous game to get involved in. Anyway,
Mate.
my next one, Nike's back in the list. This time, not
Nike
with
has
a
a lot.
person, but with Apple. You mentioned it earlier, and I'm impressed that you
Definitely.
did. Pioneered fitness tech integration with Nike Plus devices and collaborated for the Apple Watch.
Yes,
Nike.
huge,
It
mate.
increased a 50% market share in watch
crazy,
wearables
bro.
that year and boosted the whole fitness digital sense.
Even before the
for Apple.
watches, they collabed.
Yeah.
In like 2006 and made a shoe.
Yeah, they did.
That had a tracking device on it. Yeah, I
did do it
remember
as
that.
well, but yeah.
Yeah, but like crazy still. They've been together for so long.
Exactly. Right, we're into the top 5. Are you looking at your sort of lists and going, have I missed some out?
Got big
got
couple.
more than
No.
five? Okay,
I
cool.
think you're doing
I
well.
might be on for it, man.
I think you're doing well.
My next one. This one's another one from left
Go on.
field. Disney and Pixar. So when they collaborated, so creative powerhouses that redefine animation. It's a domination in terms of like all of those kids films and movies nowadays, especially with Disney Plus and stuff. They bought Pixar out for $7.4 billion in 2006. Imagine what money that would be nowadays. Insane. Pixar Films has grossed over 14 billion globally to date as well. So it was one. I think the collaboration of the two of them, though, bringing in a lot of the Pixar films to now the Disney franchise.
Okay.
All the Disney parks have now got the Pixar sort of characters as well. It's a huge one, especially for the States. But I still
I wonder, do you have another Disney one in there?
I don't have another Disney one in here.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, actually, I kind of do. But not direct Disney. But I'll get to it in a minute.
Sure.
Next up. This one's going to be a surprise. This one's more personal as well. George Foreman and Sultan Incorporated. So you take the retired boxer and put him into his passion, which was being on the grill, and it gave birth to the Foreman
That's
grill.
4.
Right. Look, it is 4, and it's 4 because
it is good.
It's a personal touch for me, which is us at Hartbury.
Yeah.
In the room.
George Foreman's a class.
With the illegal contraband of having a George Foreman grill, and one room would have the
hanging out the window.
What was the drinks maker thing?
Oh, it was like the fizzy. I have no clue.
So you had that in one room. You had the Foreman in another room. You had the fight nights in another.
It was
room.
all by Connor as well.
Basically,
he supplied it all.
He had all the contraband.
Yeah, his mum used to get him all the good stuff.
So anyway, sold over 100 million units worldwide,
Yeah.
and has estimated $200 million from royalties just to George Foreman himself. Mate. I think the Foreman, people know, everyone knows about a Foreman grill. Like, it's just such a well-known thing, especially for like people who are going through university school. Everyone had one, so I feel like it's got to be high on the list.
Top 3.
Yes.
God, there's 2. If you do not say, I'll be fuming.
I'm worried now because maybe I will miss it. Number 3. McDonald's and Coca-Cola.
Yeah, you got that in. I was surprised you got. No, that's not in my top.
It's not in your top.
Not my 2 that I'm saying. If you don't have it,
really? Okay,
but
wow.
I had Coke and Mackey's written down.
Well, I hope I've got your
which I'm surprised if you did not mention.
No, it had to be top 3. Top 3 without a doubt.
Partnership.
The long-standing global partnership.
So good.
They serve 60 million customers daily between the two of them.
Man. It's nuts, man.
That is pretty much the entire population of the UK.
They're so clever.
That's the entire population of the UK every day.
So clever.
That's mental.
You think about
100 plus countries.
Sprite, Fanta, Coke, all by Coke as well, which is
the money
crazy,
that they have going in every orifice possible is insane. Right, so yeah, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, they're standing 3.
Yeah.
Number 2, Lego and Star Wars.
Yeah,
is that your Disney link?
No.
It's not your Disney link. Okay, I thought that was the Disney link.
No, another one I had. It's not. It's kind of a partnership, but we can tap into it later.
Okay, well, we'll mention it after this.
I'm glad you had Lego and Star Wars, mate. That is top tier.
The Lego Star. I mean, I see it. I went into Smith's toy store the other day.
Surprised by
and they have an entire wall of Lego.
So good,
I just love looking at it.
But even
there's Concords now. There's
the game
Ferraris. There's
on
Lamborghinis.
Nintendo Wii back in the day.
The movies as well. Lego movies now one of the biggest things ever, and it's got like a Star Wars movie and stuff.
Good, mate.
Oh mate, it's brilliant. So combined Toy Story and film fandom,
love that.
Generated $14 billion since its sales launch, and Star Wars sets to make 10 to 15% of Lego's total revenue alone.
People love it, bro.
Just the Star Wars facet of it. That Millennium Falcon, which costs like $2,000 or whatever.
Was it the Death Star as well?
And the Death Star as well. Yeah, exactly. So my number 1 pick. Have you got the honourable mentions? Any that you want to get in? Or do you want me to just hit number 1?
I'm going to say the ones that you've missed if you haven't got this as number 1.
Okay, sure.
So you go number 1,
I'll go number
and then I'll tell you how have
you.
you missed something.
Number 1, without a doubt, in my mind, Nike, Michael Jordan. That has taken the number 1 spot.
Fine.
The Air Jordan brand. I can't believe
you've missed out.
Popular global. I missed both of yours, did I?
No. You got the Lego one.
It's the most popular partnership
yeah.
I think in existence. Not only from the depiction that it had in its film, but it just as a whole. It's something that is taken every country. Like everybody knows about it. Nike, Michael Jordan is just huge. Now worth over $5 billion annually in revenue for Nike alone. Jordan personally gets $260 million a year in royalties and revenues and stuff from that shoe. Nike and Air Jordan take my top spot for the win. What have I missed?
Right. Probably the big one.
I'm probably going to slap myself.
Adidas and Kanye West.
Okay. I was tempted with it, right?
probably the biggest partnership in terms of a certain period.
I guess I hear
So
you.
they generated together, right?
Yeah.
At one point,
Yeah.
they were producing 2 billion a year.
Wow, that is pretty mental.
In terms of Adidas,
Yeah.
they've never had a bigger collaboration.
No, I completely agree with you. I think the reason why I didn't want it to feature on the list was not only because of the controversy around it, but also it's a partnership which has shown the damaging side of a partnership. Like they've completely sort of demised.
It changed the game, though. That changed the game.
That happened way before.
But this made
Adidas.
Yeah, but sporting people versus musicians and other influencers and celebs were two different brackets.
No, I do hear you.
I can't believe you missed that, mate. 2 billion a year they were producing at one point, year on year.
I guess, but the other thing
2 billion.
The other thing is I've never ever wanted to own a pair. I've always thought they were like ugly shoes.
But they're everywhere. You got the sliders still. They're still going on. They're still cracking about. No chance. Another one, Coke and FIFA. They've been around for ages doing World Cups and stuff. Also,
I know nothing.
Marvel and Disney.
Again, I think they stand separately.
Crazy,
huge.
mate.
I don't think the collaboration is anything that's been that impressive over the years.
40 billion franchise now.
Well, yeah, but independently they were both crazy franchises. I don't think the partnership gave it much more value.
Well, Pixar and Disney, I'd argue that's actually, a lot better.
Maybe controversial. I think since Disney got Marvel, I think Marvel's gone downhill considerably.
Marvel's come down, potentially.
So I think the series has dropped hugely in value.
That's now recent time. This was back in the day.
But how long have they had the acquisition? Do you know?
No, I don't know, but now it's like 40 billion, and they were together for like 4 billion or something.
Fair. I still back my list.
Yeah, you can back it, mate. Tell us down below if you kind of stuffed up. I'm surprised you haven't got the Adidas Kanye in there, and you've got the likes of Tiger Woods and Nike.
Yeah, but it's personal list, isn't it? At that point.
Yeah, but you don't. Do you own Jordans?
I've had a pair of Jordans in the past. I don't own any now. Yeah. But I barely own any shoes now. I definitely.
I would have stuck Lego at the top.
You're either Nike or Adidas.
Lego at the
I was
top.
always Nike. Lego was it was an argument for me at the top. I think just as a partnership.
In terms of personal.
Yeah.
It's debatable because you've mixed it up a bit. You've gone a bit more personal with the George Foremans and stuff like that. But then you've gone a bit more monetary, there was best
things
deals
in there that I thought that it can't miss out on this.
So
list.
what was your like weigh-in list? So like your perspective was like, okay, personal's gonna be quite heavy for me, or was the business side of things going to be heavier?
The way that I saw it was I made a list of like the ones in terms of their actual financial success. And Adidas was in that list, and there's even Adidas and Messi and other people like that in that list as well. And I saw all of them and I thought, there's a few in there which actually I feel like are really like I feel like they're amazing collaborations that have happened over the years, and it's impacted me. So I pulled them out, and then I built in some other ones that I thought. So
you've looked at it and gone, what do I think sick and really cool?
Yeah.
And you'd be like, okay, the Jordan collaboration with Nike is unreal because I've seen the impact of it worldwide, and I really like it. Okay, I get what you mean. Yeah, cool.
And another quick story before we move on. Just to say, the Louis Vuitton Supreme one. This makes me laugh. Back in the day,
I don't rate that.
Well, I thought
I've never actually seen anything.
This is my story. Yeah. So I've seen one product from that drop, right? And it was a backpack.
Yeah, I've seen the bag as well.
This is a couple of years just after Hartbury. I was driving around, picked up a mate of mine. Mate's come from a very well-off family. He does well for himself, and he had one of these bags. Yeah. And there was a collection they made that was like the global collection, and they had ones that were like the bags were named after each city. So there was like a London, a Paris bag, so on and so forth. And this guy had one of the Paris bags, and I remember him walking towards me. I picked him up at the airport, put the bag in the back of my car. I was driving my like £500 Corsa at that point. I was like, that's a nice bag. He was like, yeah, it's a very nice bag. And I was like, God, how much is it? He said, how does it matter? I looked it up later. It was £23,000. You could have bought almost 30 of my car, and the bag was in the back of my car.
23k on a bag.
What the heck? So that collaboration must have been pulling in bank.
Bro, I would not be using that bag.
Insane.
If that was 23k,
I'd
be keeping that.
That's what
storing that like safe as possible.
Like a glass case. Anyway, so those collaborations have been big ones over the years. We are going to head over to the outro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Right. So we are back. I love that top 10, mate. I think it's sick. I do like the little debates and stuff.
So
yeah,
controversy will be on your side of the pond. Anyway, if you do want to see something else in top 10, guys, do let us know what you want to see. We'll get some interesting lists out there. The more controversial, the better. So
yeah, we like it. Anyway, we've got the Patreon segments next, and we are going to tell you a little bit about how we manage to get some collaborations and partnerships going.
We certainly will. And in the meantime, we'll see you next week, or check out on Sunday. We'll have a little Sunday special for you where you get to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, fun games, and extra little challenges. Things a little bit light-hearted, maybe. But that's also all in the socials.
It is. And if you would like to partnership with us, or partner with us, I should say, let us know. Give us a DM, drop us a message, email, whatever. All our socials and links are down below.
Yeah, email susansliders@outlook.co.uk. Come check us out. In the meantime, we love you. We'll see you soon. Toodle pip.
Cheerio! There's more of an incentive.
Exactly. Well, another thing I thought was interesting from the affiliate side of things is it brings on somebody else that has their own side of content benefits, SEO, so on and so forth. And with that, they then... So we've touched
there are a lot of cons as well.
There are a lot of cons. So I've got 4 main ones.
Also, Firstly, I've just realised my mic wasn't on for the first section, so apologies, people. I've just turned it on.